Happy Easter, everyone. We have a road trip coming up today, but first we're gonna go to church and we're gonna get going afterwards. What's going on, everyone? My name is Sherwin, and today we are taking a trip, just a short trip to Las Vegas just for a night. That way I can check out what the charging situation is looking like. But it's Easter Sunday today, and there's probably going to be a lot of people on the roads, whether they're on spring break or celebrating Easter. Doesn't matter which direction you are going, coming or going, because we're all going to meet up at the charging station. So this is a good opportunity to see how busy the charging stations are. Fortunately, in Barstow, there is a Rivian charging station over there. I think there's maybe 8 or 12 of them. The last time we drove through there, I noticed there was a good number when we went through to go to Arizona. There was like probably four Rivians charging there, but if the Rivian one is full, I believe there is an Electrify America. I wish I had my Tesla charger already, but that's quite all right because I want to try out the Rivian network as well as the non-Tesla charging network. So this trip is going to be Abby and I, and this is the front. I have my backpack and our little suitcase that could fit in the trunk. I'm charging, slow charging right now because I don't have my adapter. Otherwise, I'd be plugged into our Tesla wall connector. But if that didn't fit there, we also have our gear tunnel, which it should fit. Now, I am debating whether or not to take my little scooter over there because I want to try to fit it in the gear tunnel and plug it in and charge. But we're only going to be gone for a night, so I'm not sure. I'm still thinking about it. We'll see. I'm a little lazy to pull out the Model Y to get to the scooter. So we are sitting at 246 miles or 68% state of charge. The house plug is not doing anything. That adapter needs to come sooner than later. So we're gonna begin our journey, and we should be able to make it to our first charging stop, Barstow, because Barstow, I think, is a little bit over 100 miles. But do keep in mind we are changing different elevations, so there's inclines and declines, and it's not a straight road. I couldn't resist. I wanted to go check to see if it fits, and these handlebars I don't believe fold, so oh well, I guess. I mean, I could put it in the bed of the truck, but we're not going to be staying there too long, and this is going to be a quick trip, so maybe next time I'll figure out another way. If I had my tonneau cover, maybe I would have just threw it in there in the back, but I don't. But yeah, unfortunately, this R450 Ace does not fit unless there's a way to remove the handlebars or fold them, but I haven't fully checked it out yet. Okay, so since it's Easter, I gave up boba for Lent, and so I can go drink boba now. So before we start making our way, we're gonna get some boba here at Boba Time. And it says the Rivian Adventure Network, our first charging stop, is about 150 miles away, and it's all in use, so hopefully it'll die down by the time we get there. Okay, so I was wrong about the distance. It was really like 60 miles. The 150 something miles that I read was when I get to the Rivian charging network in Barstow, that's how many miles I'll have left in the battery. But it does want us to stop over there. I've been playing with their version of autopilot, which they call Driver Plus. It's okay. It actually brakes a little better than the Tesla, but the FSDs that we've tried have been prior to 12.3, so I don't know if there's any improvements with the braking. But the distance, the car distance that I have set is pretty far out, but I think it brakes, it slows down a little bit smoother than what I've been experiencing with our Teslas. Now, this thing has no like full self-driving or anything. It's basically comparable to just a basic autopilot that Tesla has, except that it's only on pre-mapped roads, meaning they have data on that area. Once you get into an area that it's not part of their database, or just data set, you'll hear a beep and it'll disengage. So you have to be ready to take over. Now it's similar to auto steer and autopilot, where if it disengages, the cruise control remains active, so your speed remains constant, and it would still slow down if it detects objects in front of you slowing down as well. So it's very similar, but you just have to be always ready. But the cool thing with driver assistance, or their Driver Plus software, is if you need to change lanes and you have Driver Plus enabled, it actually will disengage when you use your turn signals, and then you pretty much are given control over the steering wheel. You change lanes, and as soon as you get into your new lane and you turn off your turn signal, then it re-engages your Driver Plus. So that's something that you don't get on Tesla with just a regular autopilot. You would have to pay for enhanced autopilot for like $6,000, where it can do the turns for you and it won't disengage. But the benefit of using autopilot and enhanced autopilot and FSD with Tesla compared to Rivian is it could be used on any road. Well, most roads. It doesn't have to be pre-mapped. So the onboard computer, the cameras and everything, the sensors are better equipped, better to be able to handle that. But hopefully Rivian will make some improvements. I mean, they could only go up, right? Because they're not up to speed yet with Tesla's versions of autopilot, and which is fine. But just sharing with you the experience so far, it's been pretty good for what it could do. Right, so we have arrived here in Barstow at the Rivian Adventure Network. That's what they call their charging stations. There are, I think, 2, 4, 5, maybe 6. The 6th one being for trucks with trailers. And the first one we went to, the first stall is broken, which is kind of odd because from what I've heard, Rivian's actually pretty good at maintaining their charging stations. But regardless, the second one we went into was available and it is working. Arrived there with 44% state of charge, and right now we are pulling in 176 kilowatts in speed. I believe, how much is this? I can't remember how much this is, but I'll put all the stats on the screen because I'm still unfamiliar with what kind of data I'm able to share with you guys, because with Tesla I've done it for so long that it's like automatic. So this is our first charging stop of this trip. I've set it to 100% just for now, and we'll see how far I'm gonna actually get it up to, because I don't know if I want to sit here. It says it'll take 1 hour and 8 minutes if I set it to 100%. Okay, so checking the screen, it looks like it's 36 cents per kilowatt hour. We've already pulled in over 9 kilowatt hours, and the session is so far $3.45. Although it says here it's 18 minutes to go. I'm actually pulling in. It says 198 kilo. Oh, we are climbing up 200. Yeah, 213. Let's go. I think the max, the R1T is 220. Yeah, so I think it just needed some time to stretch its legs out. But yeah, I love this. Check that out. Got the green light in the front. And we got some other R1Ts here. This is a pretty slick quad motor R1T with some designs on the side. I wonder if it's a wrap. I'm not sure if it's a wrap. And we got a Red Canyon over here. They're side by side, so it blinked at me, so I think it's recording. And we have a really nice blue one here. So this one is the 6th Charger. This is a pull-through for trucks with trailers or SUVs with trailers. And everyone here seems to be very disciplined, not using this when it's not necessary. So there you go, all R1Ts charging, loving it. And the very far left is the one that I tried to connect to and it was broken. But we are next to In-N-Out Burger. We have IHOP. We got some Quality Life. Ya dig, ya dig. Jersey Mike's, Starbucks, Fat Burger. So there's a lot of amenities nearby. Del Taco. And when we exited, I took a peek at the Tesla superchargers, and they're quite busy but not full. The new superchargers right next to the outlets, and so we'll see how far we'll go. But if it stays at 200 kilowatts, geez, man, that's nothing, because it says 18 minutes to 100%. One thing, the charging curve on the Rivians compared to Tesla, at higher state of charge, they do tend to drop off just like Tesla, but the charging curve isn't as bad. I think the last I checked, when I was at 80%, it was pulling in still close to 100 kilowatts. Maybe a little lower, maybe 80 kilowatts at 80% state of charge, whereas my Tesla usually at 80% drops to like maybe 50 kilowatts in speed. But that's just how they go. That's how they are. So but yeah, this is going to be quite interesting. It's been a great trip so far. I'm very excited. I feel good. One thing to note, the seats aren't as soft as the Model X. The suspension isn't as soft as the Model X, but not by much, not by much. But it is enough for me to mention it. But yeah, so let's go take a look at these Rivian R1Ts. Oh man, I should go take a picture before they leave. Oh, one is leaving already. I forgot today was Easter, so half the stores and half the restaurants are closed here, but Starbucks is open. Don't need a cup of coffee. I've had like 3 already this morning. We're probably gonna pull out soon. We were at 72% state of charge, and it was charging at 87 kilowatts. So it has dropped from the 200 earlier, so there's the charging curve, but it's still better than Tesla from what I've seen with our cars. Normally we'll be like at 50 right now at this state of charge. But the other trucks have pulled away, and they have some really nice cool gear behind their bed. Like, man, I gotta start. So yeah, pretty excited with this, pretty excited. All right, we are here in Eddy World. The Tesla charging stations aren't too bad, but we are already deep into the day, almost 4 p.m., so it's not that busy anymore. But here in Eddy World, I gotta stop because, you know, I gotta get my jerky fix. My goodness. And I'm also gonna go check out what the charging situation looks like for non-Teslas. Okay, I got my jerky fix, sweet and spicy. And we are headed to, what is this, like the south end of the parking lot on the opposite side where Tesla superchargers are. And what we have here is ChargePoint. We have several stalls, it looks like 4. 3 fast ones, and don't go with this one. This one is very slow. I think these are like 6 kilowatts in speed. Not really sure what these are, but this is a Mach-E charging right now. Hopefully they don't mind me getting close. It doesn't say. Oh, 52 or 58.2 kilowatts. These charging stations are probably 60 kilowatts in speed. They're okay speeds, but if you really need to charge here, yeah, that is your non-Tesla charging speeds is about 60. 3 of them fast and 1 don't even bother. It's like, I think 6 kilowatts in speed. But if you could make it, if you're headed back to Los Angeles, if you could make it to Barstow, there's plenty of other options there. Or if you're headed up to Vegas north, if you could make it to Baker, then they have more options there as well, a lot more faster chargers. But we're gonna continue our trip, and I'm gonna go snack on these jerky. I forgot to add how weird it feels stopping here, or my usual stops, and not charging at the Tesla superchargers. It feels so weird. Yeah, but we're gonna get our adapter, and hopefully these chargers are gonna be open for non-Tesla ones. Not this one, because these are not the 250 kilowatt ones. But yeah, so can't wait for those adapters, and we could do more content on those adapters. Okay, so I came back to the car with like $23 worth of jerky, and Abby got mad. She's like, why are you being a cheapskate? I'm like, dude, 23 bucks. She's like, this box feels light. I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all gotta watch my videos, man. Give me some more YouTube money, because I can't afford this beef jerky. So she got not upset, but she's back inside and getting her own jerky. But I think I'm gonna take an opportunity here to show you a bug report and see how many bugs we've killed so far. What do you think? How's the front bumper look? The front hood bumper frunk. So it's flat, so it's gonna splat these bugs. So yeah, not too bad, but more than the usual, like from our Tesla. So this is how many miles is this? Like 100, a little over 100 miles on this road trip so far, and we got a lot of splat action going on. But yeah, so in the previous charging, we stopped at about 81%. It actually did drop to like 50 kilowatts. So from what it looks like, when you reach about 80% state of charge, it slows down to about what you would see with Tesla charging. So they're all pretty much, the charging curve is pretty similar above 80% from what it looks like. But to get to 80%, I think it holds the higher speeds longer than Tesla does from what I've seen. I don't have actual numbers and data off the top of my head, but it's just what it seems like. I think the last charging cost about 20 bucks. I'll try to put some stuff on the screen. And remember, towards the video on these road trips, I usually go over the data, and that's pretty much about it. The view is kind of nice. Don't mind the trash cans and everything, but I've never really stopped and checked out the mountains over here. Let's go, because Abby is going to get his jerky. Might as well go walk around here. See, I should have brought the scooter. But it's all good. The sun is out. We left and it was cloudy, but the sun is peeking out. We still have some clouds here, but this is really nice over here. It smells like dog doo-doo though, but you know. Okay, so we are here in Town Square, Las Vegas. We arrived here at 25% state of charge, which is about 91 miles, it said. Now, I could have gone straight to the hotel, but I was concerned that the gear guard may not turn on after a certain percent, because you know, with Teslas, below 20% Sentry mode no longer works. So I want that thing to be running. So we are here at Town Square. There's several different Rivian chargers here, and actually they even have I guess the slower ones, and there's a Cadillac Lyriq and an F-150 Lightning charging using it. At first I was like, whoa, did Rivian open up their network? But then realized these are the smaller and slower chargers. But right now we're not really charging that quick, and I think I may have plugged into the wrong one because I'm at 2C and this R1S is probably at 2A. So we might be sharing the load, but they might be leaving soon, so I'm just gonna hang tight here. But there is a 1A and 1B. I should have looked into that. Yeah, I'm not really sure if we're sharing the power because I think we were at 160 something kilowatt. Let me double check again. Yeah, 166 kilowatt, and I'm at 27% state of charge, 36 cents per kilowatt hour. So maybe we are sharing. Oops. But they might be leaving already, so I'll just stay put. But there is another charger here with a pull-through, but it's color red. I think it's broken, 1C. So that's connected to 1A, 1B, and this is 1C. But yeah, this is a pull-through if you have a trailer. So Rivian's like ready to go, but it's red, so I think this is broken. Yeah, unfortunately it's broken. So this is another charger that we found broke. One in Barstow and one here in Vegas. So, but yeah, this is the Town Square Las Vegas. On the other side of this is a Tesla supercharger by Lazy Dog that we've plugged into before. Do not go to that one. It's only 150 kilowatt, but you share that sucker. So if you're plugged in with next to people, it's gonna cut in half, maybe in thirds too. So try to just not go to that one. But the people in the R1S looks like they are leaving, so hopefully the speeds will go up unless they're not done charging, but they're just getting in there. Okay, I was wrong. R1S is still here, but we are ramping up over 200 kilowatt in speed. I'm not sure how long we're gonna stay here, but maybe up to 50%, and we'll skedaddle so we can go into our hotel and hang out. But just enough for an overnight stay. I'm not familiar with how this is gonna react with gear guard on overnight, but we're just gonna probably stay here for like 12 hours parked. I'm not sure. So if you recall on our Tesla trips, when we stay here in Vegas 24-hour period while it's parked, we lose about 7% state of charge with Sentry mode enabled and cabin protection also on. I'm not sure how the Rivian's gonna react, but at home, I don't have the cameras on, the gear guard on, and I lose about just 1% overnight. Now their temperatures here are a little bit colder. In California, we've been having about high 50s, low 60s overnight. Here, I think we are gonna experience low 40s to mid 40s Fahrenheit. So we'll see. But this thing is cranking up. It's awesome. So we're gonna leave here in a few minutes and check into our hotel. It's a little bit windy and it's making it colder. So yeah. All right, we have arrived here in Mandalay Bay, 46% state of charge. I told it to charge to 50%, but it stopped at 47 for whatever reason. I don't know. It's 6:46 p.m. So we're probably gonna have this thing parked for at least 12 hours, probably 18 hours. And we'll see what happens, what kind of drain it's gonna be. I have gear guard turned on. I think I'll double check. But yeah, we're here and we're gonna have some fun. Ooh, what kind of car is that? Check that out. Let's go take a look. I'm gonna leave my front open. What kind of car is this? That's what's cool about Vegas. You get to see some cool cars and some nice shoes. Some people be wearing some nice kicks here, but check this out. Is this a Alfa Romeo? Looks like it. All right, before I go to the back, take your guesses because I sure don't know what this is. This is a nice looking car, Alfa Romero. Check that out. No badges. I don't know what this is. Y'all help me out here. Very nice car. Dizam. Woo. Looking good. Go on the comments, my friends. Let me know what kind of car that is because I don't know what that is. I'm gonna go grab our luggages and stuff out of the front, and we're gonna walk in, try to get maybe an upgrade. I don't know. They've been stingy lately. I don't know. And we're gonna go check out the room. We are on the 57th floor. We're way up there. I think the top floor is 62, but that's like a lounge area for the high rollers. So 61, I think, is the highest in terms of rooms to sleep in. I think penthouse. I wonder what kind of room we got. I don't think Abby asked for an upgrade, but they may have given us one of the better rooms because there's probably not that many people checked in today, but it is March Madness, so let's see. All right. We got a painting here, looks like. Mirror. Hello, hello. It's warm in here. Okay, not bad, not bad.
Yeah, see, because we're on the top,
You could see.
Yeah. This is a strip view.
Oh, a strip view?
Yeah.
The view of the casino that they're about to demolish. Oh yeah, look, there's the sign right there.
Yeah, we're in the strip view, right on the front.
Oh, nice. In the airport. Oh, I can't see with the glare.
Hopefully this
Have
is
to.
not where that shooters.
Oh, man.
Because that was the...
Oh, I know, huh? Oh, man. Okay. This is, what is this? Closet? Yes, indeedy. Closet. His and hers closet, maybe? Yeah, his and hers. Oh, yes, my favorite. We got a tub. Don't have bubble bath? Oh, man.
Oh yeah, this is a...
Ooh, look at a shower.
This is the upgrade.
They upgraded it, huh? You didn't even have to ask. Cool.
Yeah, I don't think there's an...
Is there a bidet here? Not like Aria, huh? No, no. But that's cool, though. It's a separate room. Very nice. Dual sink. Dual motor. Dual sink. Huh. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. But we're only here for one night. And now we're going to unpack and have fun. All right, so we got a pretty good view of the strip. We are headed down now. We're going to look for some dinner. We got like $100 credit for food. So we're going to go find a place to eat. It's getting late. It's almost 9 o'clock Sunday night. So I'm not sure if there's going to be many restaurants open. If we don't get to spend it tonight dinner, then we will use it for breakfast. Although I'm looking forward to Einstein bagels, but we'll see. All right, so this is the way towards, I think, the convention center, but this is also the way to all the food places. No, strip steak is right there. I thought you said strip steak was the other way. Oh, I thought you said it was...
We ate at Flanders.
Yeah, Flanders. We ate there at Thanksgiving.
That's where you're gonna buy the...
Oh, the alcohol? We have like a buy one, get one free thing, but we left the coupon upstairs and I'm like lazy. But I got my little stash with me, so I'm still pretty good. But yeah, we are checking out this place here. This is where all the food stuff are. We've narrowed it down to Italian or Japanese. I think one is called Zumi or Kumi. Is it this one?
I think
Kumi. So, or an Italian place. One closes at 10 and one closes at 11. And we're gonna see how busy they are. But that strip steak got like $4 signs on the on the list, so I don't think we're gonna be eating there. Too many dollar signs. But I think this is $3 signs, so $3, maybe. So we'll check it out. Okay, so you saw the menu. I'm not really feeling it. The nigiri is like twice the price, and we're in the desert, so I don't know how good their fish is. And plus, there's a really good breakfast that we eat here. So we may just spend that money tomorrow, that credit tomorrow, and have a really good breakfast. I'm okay with skipping Einstein Bagels because that breakfast place is pretty good. So we're gonna check out. Is there a food court here? Okay, so we're gonna probably do this bananos pizza. Dude, y'all gotta check this prices out. It's insane. So 2 slices and a beer is like $30.99. But you're like, I don't drink beer. Check this out. Pizza by the slice. Cheese slice is $9.45. Or a topping slice, $10.45. Whole pizzas. Oh my goodness, $50, y'all. Man. That hookup place over there in Cosmopolitan was $32, so that one's actually a little bit better, but that's a long ways out. So yeah, we're probably just gonna stick with this for now and then have a really good, delicious breakfast tomorrow. All right, so we got a Hawaiian pizza and a pepperoni stromboli for $28. You know what $28 gets you? You could fully charge your EV at Tesla anyway. Oh my goodness, I'm not like used to this thing. All right, we're gonna go grub, and then we're gonna probably start playing some games. Okay, it's the following morning, and last night was cool. You know, I won almost enough to pay next month's lease bills for the truck, and then it took some back. But overall, we're still on the positive side. But it's all good. We're gonna get some breakfast right now, and probably start packing up and head home. All right, so we're back in the room, and the breakfast wasn't all that this time. We ordered eggs Benedict. Abby had the traditional one. She didn't get her bacon. And I had the smoked salmon. And I think they over smoked it or something because parts of it was crunchy. I've never had crunchy smoked salmon before. But it's all right. We had it for free anyway. So we're packing up and getting ready to head back. A couple of things I wanted to share from yesterday's driving, some additional things. Going uphill when I have the driver assist, it feels like it's tapping on the accelerator, and I kind of feel like this a little bit. And there's like an indicator next to the speedometer, because on Tesla that indicator that shows whether you're doing regen or accelerating using energy is at the bottom. It's like a bar at the bottom, where here in the Rivian, it's right next to the speedometer on the right-hand side. It's kind of like a curve. And so maybe it's just in my head, but I'm seeing that bar go up and down as we are going uphill. And it just felt a little weird compared to when we have our Tesla going to Vegas. It's just a smoother uphill ride. Although I don't use autopilot as much because I just love driving it. This Rivian, I foresee myself using like the cruise control or driver assist more often, simply because that pedal feels very heavy. It feels very heavy. There's like a lot of, there's more, you need more force to push the pedal down. And I believe it's just because it's a truck. I'm not sure if the R1S is like that. I do want to test drive that as well, but it feels more tiring trying to keep your foot on the pedal on these road trips. Unlike with Tesla, I could do it. It's fine because the accelerator is not, it's like it takes very little effort to push it down. Or I'm just not used to it. I don't know, but those are my initial impressions on this first road trip. But yeah, it just kept, it felt like I was doing this. And maybe again, my brain is probably because I'm looking at that meter going up and down. So I'm not too sure. But yeah, so the plan today is to pack up, check out. I'm gonna go take a peek at the state of charge. We're here, we parked at like almost 7 o'clock last night, 7 p.m. I'm gonna predict that we lost 4%, 4% state of charge. We'll see, and let's see how many gear guard incidents did it record. Hopefully no fish is caught tonight or last night. So, and then we're gonna probably go back to, well, we are gonna go back because that's the only Rivian charger at that Las Vegas shopping area and charge there. There's more things to do there, so maybe I'll push it to 100%. I'm not sure yet. From the last trip we did like 2 weeks ago when we went to Arizona, it seems like the Rivian network is cheaper by about 10 cents. I haven't really looked at Tesla's rates, although Tesla's rates have gone down, at least in the superchargers near my house. They've gone down, so maybe they've gone down as well here. We are back in the R1T studios. Check that out. 47% state of charge. We arrived there at 48%. You mean to tell me with like over 12 hours of just parked here, it lost 1%? Now, let's check out the gear guard incidents. 24 events. It recorded 24 events, it looks like. Yeah. So it recorded 24 events and it only used up 1%. What in the world? I don't know if I want to believe that. That's amazing because our Tesla would probably go through maybe 3 or 4% in about a 12-hour period parked in Las Vegas. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. So let's get going. We're going to go charge and continue our trip. All right, we are back here at the, what is this? The Las Vegas Town Square. We are charging. I set it to about 100%, but we'll see how far we will go. Oh, another Rivian R1T, yeah. There's an R1S here as well. Not many people are charging, but check that out. Our friends at Tesla. 2 Model 3s charging at the other Rivian. These are the slower ones, I think. I can't remember what they're called, satellite chargers or something. I'm not really sure. But yeah, we're gonna charge as high as we can. Take advantage of the low rates, and that way when we reach Barstow we don't have to charge that much. But yeah, I think we've been here before if I remember correctly, but we're just gonna walk. Abby's staying in the car. She has to do some paperwork and stuff, so I'm just gonna walk around. This is why I wish I brought the scooter so I can scoot around, but the handlebars didn't fit. And that was the first time I was trying to figure out how to put it in the gear tunnel, but I should go figure it out. Maybe I could remove the handlebars or fold them. I would have thrown it in the bed, but we had cloudy weather yesterday and we did run into some rain and I don't have the tonneau cover. So yeah, we're gonna go check out this town square place and see what they have, and maybe I could get some little desserts or something. Ooh, they got funnel cakes. Oh, what? And some churros. Oh man, my endocrinologist ain't gonna like this trip. Ooh, buddy. So this beard papa is pretty good. Oh, and they're open. Uh-oh. Man. And they got a coffee bean here, my more preferred coffee place. Oh, potato corner, boba. Oh, I could have boba now. Auntie Anne's. They got ramen, but we already had breakfast. Man, this place is pretty good. Good place to put a charger in. Good job, good job. We got a ton of stuff here. Okay, so what I ended up with is coffee bean. I got the matcha tea latte, and I also got a green tea eclair from Beard Papa. We just hit 80%, I believe, state of charge, and the speed has dropped to about 50 kilowatts. So the charging curve will drop around 70-ish percent state of charge. And I was like thinking, you know, what's cool is I've like never been to this place, this part of Las Vegas. So you're kind of forced to go to different areas because of charging. And many people don't really want to stop and charge and spend time or whatever. I'm like, you know what I found, or what we found, was to slow down on road trips, like, because we have no choice, we got to charge. And I think we enjoy road trips even a lot more now with the that stress of not getting from point A to point B a lot quicker. And I understand some people don't have that extra time, but it just makes us check out other places. I mean, this place is really cool, and we would have never gone here. So now we know that this place exists. We may come back for a different reason, but mainly because of the charger. But I'm like thinking, okay, well, so people just like to look at gas stations. I mean, gas stations aren't really placed in areas where you can, I guess, hang out. Although you don't need to stay at gas stations that long, so maybe, you know. But yeah, so just something to think about. Like, just enjoy it, I guess. But I know it's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. But for us, it's great. That's why I don't really try to push people into EV adoption. Like, I really don't care what you drive. If you enjoy it, if you enjoy your car, if you like get out of your car, turn around and just look at it or take a photo, you got the right car. You got the right car. I do that, dude. I'll be honest. I do that when we had our Toyota Sienna. I do that. I mean, I don't take pictures, but I just turn around and just look at it while it's parked because I really like the way it looks. So if the car works for you, it doesn't matter if it's gas, hydrogen, you know, electric, good for you, man. Good for you. So, but yeah, this place is pretty nice. We are back here in Barstow. We arrived at 44% state of charge. And remember, we were here yesterday and I said that there was one down charging station, and look, Rivian is here fixing it already. So pretty impressive. So the reason why I wanted to stop here is because it's like 36 cents per kilowatt hour. I haven't gotten my adapter, and it says I could arrive at home with like 109 miles to spare, but I want to take advantage of the price, because the EVGo station, even though I'm paying the $6.99 subscription per month, only gives me 20% discount, which is roughly 44 to 45 cents per kilowatt hour. So that's why I just figured, you know what, let's charge to about 70% until the speed starts to go down, and then head back home, because I like the rates here. And I just wanted to stretch my legs. So afterwards, we're gonna go home after this charge. Bug report after 439 miles. This trip totals are the following: $72.98 for charging cost, 4 charging stops, 439.9 miles driven, 195 kilowatt hours used, 442.48 watt hour per mile, or 2.26 miles per kilowatt hour. All charging stops cost 36 cents per kilowatt hour, all Rivian chargers. 1 hour and 46 minutes charging time, or 26 and a half minutes average charging time per location. I compared it with the last Vegas only road trip we did with our Model X Plaid on December 2023. I drove it in Plaid mode and got 401 watt-hour per mile or 2.45 miles per kilowatt hour. In Sport mode, the Plaid gets 362 watt-hour per mile or 2.76 miles per kilowatt hour. As a reminder, the lower the watt-hour per mile is, the better. The higher the miles per kilowatt hour is, the better. There's about a 7-mile difference in distance between the December trip and this trip, but weather may probably have more effect because it may have been colder in December. Tesla did 3 charging stops instead of 4, but the Rivian could have done 3. I just wanted to take advantage of the cheaper rates. That's why we ended up with 4 charging stops. Charge time was faster with the Model X, but remember that the Rivian has a bigger battery. Even though the average cost of kilowatt hour is lower, with the Rivian trip, we filled up with more energy. You're probably going to ask, which car would I take? They are 2 different vehicles, but the Model X will provide more comfort, more speed and performance, more room because it's 6 seats versus 5. If I had a side trip to go off-roading or somewhere more remote, I'd probably go with the Rivian instead. It has a bigger battery, and the Rivian Adventure Networks are sometimes located in remote areas. If it were Abby and I, then I'd go with the Rivian. If the kids would go, then Model X. Although my 10-year-old prefers the truck more. The Rivian also has a hotspot, and it's currently free. It's hard to pick. Let's just say I'm fortunate to look in my garage and be able to pick either a Model X or a Rivian R1T for a road trip. You may ask a follow-up question, why didn't you mention the Model Y? I got 3 words. No ventilated seats. As for charging, it's weird only seeing 6 chargers per location and 1 being broken in both locations. I was kind of nervous with availability since they were full on the way to the chargers, but as soon as I got there were no wait times. The gear guard works well and doesn't use up much energy. It uses about 1% compared to 3 or 4% with our Tesla overnight. But again, remember, bigger battery, so it may just be about the same. I really had fun driving this truck during the Vegas trip. What do you think about the efficiency? What about the cost? I mean, I don't think there's really that much difference if you're comparing it to the Model X. So I invite you to go check out other road trips I have on this channel. If you liked the video, please like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.